and put into action with passion, focus, and consistency. Working to achieve your dream, especially when you don't want to. So we have a couple of days over the holidays where we just really want to encourage you. Go back to the basics. Go back to your monthly sales tracking. The month is not over. And maybe even ask yourself, where is it that I've had great success and where is it that I am giving up on myself? Are you giving up that, hey, it's the holidays and my month is over? Or are you going to give yourself a reward and have a completely wonderful phone-free Christmas and then get right back up on the saddle and work with focus? And this is the focus we want to encourage you. What is it that your money is going for? So just a reminder tonight, we're not going to go into it, but we really hope that you will incorporate your family and, of course, being able to share with every client, you make a difference. This is what you're helping my family with right now. Go ahead, Joe. Okay, career path introduction. I'm tripping over my words because Mara's school, they did introduction, like ducks. So I keep saying that when I see that word. Where will you be? Now, here's the thing, you guys. Between now and even Christmas Day, you can choose to have a promotion. You don't need our meetings to be a reminder. But I hope in your heart, you're setting your own personal challenges and goals and giving yourself something to work for, especially if you look at the end of December being halfway to our year. Go ahead, Joe. Let's celebrate those active consultants. These are, senior consultants who have 1 to 2 active team members. From the Shipe unit, Francine Eisenman, Geraldine Cardos, Jamie Boyard, Amy Paw, Patty Puleo, Kathy Crawford, Sarah Thompson, Kathy Nolan, Maureen O'Toole-Koger, Jules Shipe, Debbie Walder, Diane Murphy. From the Zajac unit, Leanne Mays, Linda Voss, Consuelo Crespo, Kelly Joyner, Stacy Swallows, Christine McKnight Evangelista, and from the Skill unit, Robin Blickman. All right, we have our red jackets. Those are people who have 3 to 4 active team members. That means that they have placed a minimum 225 order this month of December, or in the month of November, or in the month of October. It's for a 3-month time period. Jackie Eisenman, Marcia Stevens, and Sayonara Bouchard. And they get promoted when they have their team have higher production. And now, of course, we get to celebrate and recognize tonight our directors on the call, Joanna Shipe and Andrea Zajac.
Woo!
Woo, woo!
Okay, let's do some recognition. Here we go. All right, so I want to know, does anyone see a difference on the Spark form for January? Let's just look at that a minute. Who sees something added? Oh, Amy. Okay, Amy raised her hand. What's something added? We're going to be talking about that. So get out your Spark form, ladies. This starts in January, so go ahead and get out your regular Spark form. You can use this one too, it's fine. But get it out and let's get some points. You get 10 points for being on live tonight. Does everyone feel like you're alive? Amy's like, Okay, all right. Well, if you're breathing and you're alive, you're on. Okay, so you get 10 points for being on. You get 10 points for turning in your weekly accomplishment sheet. You guys, these are due every Sunday. Every Sunday. If you are not in my parent unit and I have not adopted you, you need to send me as soon as possible your consultant number so I can add you to my weekly accomplishment sheets. And then when you submit it to your director, it will also come to me. So very excited for these ladies. They all got 10 points each. Yay. You get 10 points for every new face that you saw this past week. Now, I did a party on Saturday morning with the hostess was already a customer, but she brought 2 new people. So that would have given me 20 points if I were keeping track on the Spark form. So you want those people who are already on the product to show up with their guest, okay? 10 points for every new face. And then we just want to give some recognition to our new people and people who have become Great Start qualified in December. That is always our goal, to make sure that they are Great Start qualified, because that's how they earn bonus products, is by being Great Start qualified either within 2 weeks of submitting their agreement to the company, or as they go on within the first 4 months. And then every time they hit a qualified order, they get another bonus from the company. If they max out the bonuses, it ends up being over $4,000. It's amazing. Now, here's something that you guys, it's not too late this month to get a medal. Now, I have to tell you, I was like, last week, I was like, okay, we're done for the year. And Andre's like, no, we're not. And I'm like, you know what? We're not. We have still got 2 full weeks to go in this half of the seminar year, and we are not stopping. Like Andrea said, you take Christmas Eve, Christmas Day off, and then you get back to work. And I want to tell you guys something. My daughter-in-law and her husband, my son, are coming to visit for Christmas. As soon as the holidays are, as soon as the weekend's over, Stephanie has to go back to work. She needs to bring her computer and lock herself in an office for 8 hours every day. Jules's boyfriend on Monday has to go back to work from 6 o'clock in the morning, because he deals with a lot of East Coast people, till 4 o'clock in the afternoon. They have to go back to work. So think about that. Even if you only put a couple of hours into your business the week after Christmas, it is going to pay off with the momentum you have going into the new year. Now, H through N are completed at the end of the month. So our next Monday Night Live will be January 4th, and we will do recognition for that last week in December, then the week ending January 3rd, and then for the month of December. Lots of recognition on January 4th. So I would encourage you guys to invite your customers on January 4th. You know, every Monday night starting in January is going to be guest invited. So January 4th is going to be them watching us do this month in and midway through the year recognition. It's going to be huge. And then beginning the next Monday, the first 30 minutes of every Monday Night Live in January, guess what it's going to be? It's going to be a virtual party. Andrea and I are going to be doing a virtual party beginning January 11th for Monday Night Live. And then we are going to do our recognition and everything. Okay. So here we go. Okay. I got more announcements, guys. Don't worry. I haven't forgotten anything. Y'all are already sending me notes. Okay. This necklace, I've already worn it twice. I actually had someone stop me and go, that is the most beautiful necklace. I love that it's 3-tone. Yeah. Like, how is it 3-tone?
Yeah.
It is 3-tone because it's gold, it's silver, and it's pewter. Yeah, I didn't even notice that. I just wore it.
It's called pewter.
Pewter. Yeah. Oh, and it says my internet's unstable. So Andrea, I've made you co-host. So if I freeze up or whatever, you can take over. I am so proud of Vicki Starwalt. You guys, she just had, I think Andrea, what she said was her 4th surgery.
Yeah.
Week. And she has already reached the firecracker level for the month of December. And she made Star Consultant for the first time this seminar year. So proud of her with everything she's dealing with. Just the breast cancer. And then she had like 2 other surgeries. It's been crazy, just crazy. We're so proud also of Sayonara. And then one of her team members, Roselli Rosa, who, y'all, this chick is unbelievable. She came down with COVID. Her Mary Kay and her housekeeping business, that is the only thing she has. She's a single parent. She has 3 kids. One of her children has special needs. He has, I want to say cerebral palsy, but that's not it. But it's very, very serious. Well, she came down with COVID. She got really, really sick. She called a couple of her friends. She sent them to the dollar store. They wrapped up stuff for her, and she did over $1,000 in 1 week. That's wanting it. That's it. So she has sold over $2,000 in the month of December. because she can't work her housekeeping business. This is her only source of income. Just so exciting. And guys, don't ever use this to say, well, what's wrong with me? You just need to use it as, wow, that is so awesome. Like Dee just said, that is so awesome for her. It inspires you. It's not to bring you down or play the comparison game.
Yes.
It inspire you. Okay.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah.
Hold on. Go back 1 second. And I'm going to mute. I think Sayonara is on. I'm going to mute her. So just look at this, you guys. When you start to really understand the power of helping other people achieve their financial dreams, but what Mary Kay does as a bonus. I worked in the hospital. If I helped every one of my staff achieve greatness and then they got, some kind of kudos on their weekly or monthly accommodations, I mean, I might be recognized with a pat on the back, but I wasn't going to get a bonus check. When you are a red jacket and your team does over $1,800 in production together as a team, you get 8%. 8%. So $2,000, that's pretty exciting because your team is excited and that's going to excite you. But the nice part is Mary Kay doesn't just stop there. They're going to give you 8%, which is a $160 bonus just for cheering on your team and helping them feed their family or have bigger dreams. You guys, this is the power of working with our business and our company. My job in the hospital, they were just like, good, maybe you'll have a nice yearly evaluation, but I wasn't going to get any kind of financial blessing for making sure my people were awesome. Think about that. That's awesome.
That is. We're so proud of you, Sayonara. Gosh, you've got an amazing team of women. We can't wait until you join us as a director. So proud of you. Okay, our sparklers. This is anyone who's qualified for the jewelry. And so far we have Alice Flowers, we have Jan Small. Andrea has also qualified for that. So proud of you guys. And then this is kind of a twofold category. So igniters are anyone who's done at least $300 in wholesale orders, all the way to a $599. And then we always like to recognize anyone who is working on consistency, anyone who does a $225 to a $599, but not quite $300, they're here. So they'll earn their points at the end of the month. Okay, announcements. Y'all, this is super important that you screenshot this or make sure that you really understand these announcements. Every Sunday, you submit your weekly accomplishment sheet, even the Sunday right after Christmas. Okay, because I'm going to go on and I'm going to pull all the numbers and do the recognition, line it up on the slideshow. And then the next week, for the week ending January 3rd, I'll do it again. And so you don't want to play catch up, okay, or mustard or mayonnaise. You want to make sure we're keeping track of this, okay? Now, Monday Night Live, January 4th, I already said this once, I'm going to say it again. It will be December month end recognition. December 23rd, 21st through January 3rd, weekly accomplishment sheet recognition, and we're going to kick off for the new year. So again, this is a great opportunity for you to invite anyone who's interested in just looking a little bit more at the business, invite them to our January 4th Monday Night Live. Just say, come check us out. You owe it to yourself to check us out. Okay. All right. Anytime we have guests on, we will do a little bit of light marketing. So don't worry about that. All right. So every Monday night, we have our Monday Night Live, and beginning, write this down, January 11th, the first half hour of this meeting will be a virtual party. Then we'll have recognition and training. So the guests will be on for 30 to 35 minutes, and then we'll let them go. And if they want to stay for recognition and training, we'd love it. But it's going to be just like a Mary Kay sales meeting live, like face to face. And that's how we used to do it. Our first 30 minutes, we did makeovers on the guests. Then they stayed and they watched the recognition, because as we do the recognition, they're actually hearing the marketing plan. Think about the recognition. Sales, team building, earning jewelry, it's all there. Faces, that's all our marketing plan. Reorders, Star Consultant Program. So that's really exciting. So starting January 11th, invite your guest now. Because remember, on that Spark form, you're going to get extra points for any guest you have on Monday nights and on Thursday nights. So also beginning in January, every Thursday night, we're going to have a super star search. So superstars search. And it's just going to be a quick 25 to 30 minute interview and a little sharing of the Mary Kay facts. We're going to do some giveaways. We always would love it if you'd RSVP by noon that day, because then we can get a little information on your guests who are coming on, and that helps prepare us more. Is it someone who's retired? Is it someone who's looking for a second job? Is it someone who's a stay-at-home mom? Is it someone who's a single mom? We don't really care. It can be anybody, but we want the information ahead of time so we can go, oh my gosh, Susan, Alice has told us all about you. We're so excited you're on. Okay. All right. So that is going to be really, really exciting. And here's the best part of all the links are the same. All the links are the same. Okay. The only time the Zoom link changes is when Andrea is doing something separate that is announced on her page. And we love to participate in her things because she's always just so much fun and we learn so much. But most of the time, it's always going to be the 9065. Okay. Now, January 2nd, I'm going to go ahead and jump down. We have Ignite 2021. You guys, this is free. How much does it cost? That's like you go into the dollar store. How much is this? $1. 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 Okay. It's free. How much does it cost? It's free. So set your clock, get on it, get on the Facebook page, Ignite 2021. It looks just like this. Sign up. Put your director's name. All the directors are signed up to be on it. Okay. If you don't think your director signed up to be on it, put my name or put Andrea's name, and it is going to blow your mind. And Andrea, didn't she announce today that they have 10,000 Amazon gift cards now?
Oh, I have no idea.
They hit 10,000. So you can always watch it later on the Ignite 2021 Facebook page. But when you're on live and you're making comments live, you go into drawings that they're going to be doing all day. They have 10,000 Amazon gift cards that they are giving away to people who are on live. 10,000 of them. Some are
we might blow up Facebook.
I know, some are for 50, some are for 100. I'm just so glad Andrea and I don't have to do this whole giveaway thing because that'd make us cray cray. All right, so this is January 2nd. January 2nd. Just make that time, set it aside for yourself. You didn't have to go to seminar this year. You didn't have to pay to go to seminar. We're not traveling to leadership. Y'all, this is our touchstone right here to kick off the new year. Okay, Andrea, you want to take it over?
Sure. Super proud of the following winners. Since the beginning, I haven't seen any for the last 4 days. So we just didn't even put those dates in. But Amy, Amanda, Stacy, Amanda, Stacy, D. So keep it up, you guys. Every day you hit $100 in sales or more and you post it. Now you do have to follow up with a weekly accomplishment sheet to get your prize. And I'm sort of accumulating all of these for the end of the month. And then you'll be getting a box in the mail. And if you have 5 or 6, like some of you guys, maybe you're going to get a bigger prize than just a onesie. But I'm really proud of all of you. Keep it up.
Love it. Again, Ignite 2021. Let's ignite your butts on fire here. Go ahead.
Okay. So look at this, you guys. We started with many, many people on this list. And as you get into the thick of things, you know what? There are fewer and fewer who cross the finish line. And I'm super proud of Jamie, Zulema, and Christine for being on target this month, along with Joanna and Andrea. And I can't wait to sport our necklace. Now, here's the deal. Maybe you're feeling like, oh, man, I keep beating myself up. Okay, release it. If you had this as a goal and it hasn't come together, release it. But start now. Set yourself a goal that in the month of December, doggone it, you're going to hit your 600 and you're not going to ever miss. And you're going to ask yourself, what was it that had me miss? How can I start looking at the habits that are serving me and the habits that are not serving me, and be a lot more focused as we get closer to the beginning of the new year. This is that moment to start saying, I'm going to be somebody who crosses the finish line with new habits.
And you know what, guys, while we're talking about new habits real quick, I just really want to encourage you guys, make Monday night a commitment set in stone. Some of you guys are here every week. We would be wondering if you were bleeding in the street if you weren't here. But you know what? We really want to see you guys, and we don't want to beat you up going, where have you been? Where have you? No, we want to just welcome you and be excited you're here, but make it a priority. Make it a priority every single week. And also your weekly accomplishments. And be accountable to your director. We are here to encourage you, not discourage you. We are here to support you, not necessarily help you. If we help you, that means you couldn't do it yourself. You can do it yourself. You know what to do. You know how to go on InTouch and watch videos and educate yourself. You know, just this past week, it was so interesting to me. I was telling Andreas, but telling Zulema, I get y'all confused because you look alike. But I was telling Zulema, I said, oh, I've got so much going on Monday and Tuesday, and it's just crazy. And she said, well, do you need any help? And I'm like, well, no, you've got enough to do too. And you know what she said? She goes, I have found that if you have something as a priority, you will find the time. If it's important enough to you, you will find the time. Now, how many times have we heard that as Mary Kay's words? Mm-hmm. So, you know what, guys? I love the fact that we get into Mary Kay and then Mary Kay gets into us. Okay, Andrea, I have seen you walk around seminar with gorgeous bags every single year. So tell them how much fun it is to earn these bags.
Any prize is fun, and the prize is really not even what really brings you that growth and that belief and confidence. Like, you really know that you set a goal, and come hell or high water, you made it happen. That's where you get to talk, stand a little taller, shoulders back, head up. But man, when somebody recognizes you and gives you $100, $200, $400 purse, and everyone knows exactly what you did to qualify, and you are the cat's meow, that just makes the whole experience even better. And that's exactly what Mary Kay does. So these handbags are great. Of course, this is for being consistent. So those of you who are like, man, I've really messed it up this year. No. This is part of the growth and journey for you to say, I'm going to start now creating the habit, because once July 1st starts, you never know what the amazing prizes are for the following year, and your habit is solid and your skills are grounded.
And you've got that momentum. Look at these women. So proud of y'all.
Woo! Stars earn cars.
That's right. Okay. So I always like to put the directors on here only because I think you guys want to know if your director is working. I think it's good to know. We're not sitting in at the top of our castle looking at the crocodiles in the moat eating bonbons. Okay. We are working. I tell you, this year, especially since March, when we went virtual and we all had to learn something new, Andrea and I have talked several times. Terry and I have talked so many times. We have worked harder and more diligently at our businesses than ever before, because we have had to learn a whole new skill set. And some of you guys already knew it. So I just want to recognize again, Zulema at the diamond star level. And you guys, look for an email on Monday. This Monday, a week from today, is it the 20th? They said, is it today, Andrea, that we should be getting the email about the star?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You should get an email saying you can pick out your star prize. They said, Cal Directors Boxer Group, they said it would probably be out next Monday.
Okay. I didn't see it.
Check on that. But look for that email, guys, because I can't tell you how many times I've gone in to order a prize like 2 or 3 weeks later and they're gone. So make sure you know what you want. So excited about Sayonara and Jamie and Maureen and Christine. Sayonara was also a diamond. So excited for her. Marcia, Kathy, Vicky, Amy, you guys did a remarkable, remarkable job. And now it's a new quarter, so we get to start over. I love do-overs. Okay, I just wanted to show you guys real quickly, how do you look up your numbers on InTouch? So we don't really have time for me to go through all of that tonight, but I wanted to show you real quick. Let me stop our share and I'm going to go to a different screen share. And this is what we're going to be working on tonight with the remarkable Christine. But I want to show you guys something. If you go to business tools and then you go down to my business and then go over to reports, you can see where you are in all of these categories. Okay. If you are confused about where to find this, you're tracking two different things here. You're tracking National Court of Sales and National Court of Sharing. You have national courts, Mary Kay National Area, which we call Go Give courts, and then we have our unit courts. And some of y'all have already hit the unit courts. I know Zulema's already hit the unit court. Sayonara's already hit the unit court. Yeah, you're very close, Christine. Amy's very, very close. I actually wrote it all down and so I could kind of track it for you guys. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is so awesome. How many of y'all are almost at the national area right now? So know how to find those numbers. That is super duper important. Okay. All right. So these are all the fun prizes that you're going to get. Super fun. We love that. Okay. Let me talk about one more thing real quick, and then we're going to turn it over to Andrea, and she's going to have Christine speak as well. You guys, when you are inviting people to Monday Night Live or our superstar search, our star search on Thursday, starting in January, it is so important that you remember they have two signs on their forehead. One says, make me feel special, and the other says, what's in it for me? Write this down. This is how you make people feel special. You make people feel special by telling them why you want them to be a part of that group. I want to show you off to my director. I want to show you off to our Mary Kay family. I think this would be great for you. If not for you, then maybe for someone you know. Here's the best thing to say to people. You owe it to yourself to check it out. You owe it to yourself to check it out. But I used to always say, I want to show you off to my unit. I want my unit to see how sharp my guests and my customers are. And you are just so stinking sharp. Is there any reason why you can't join us on Monday night for a virtual party? If they can't make it, say, what about Thursday? On Thursday, we do Superstar Search. We would love to have you join us for about half an hour. You owe it to yourself to check it out. If not for you, then for someone you love. And then do this with your mouth. Because what we do is we vomit Mary Kay all over them. Oh my gosh, Andrea, you'd be so good. You're such a go-getter. You're so disciplined. You're so pretty. You know all these people. You have such a great attraction. You are so much fun. You know, you're so... Until she understands the culture of Mary Kay, I'm just blowing smoke up her very pretty skirt. The only thing we want to do is we want to give them the information of why they are special in our eyes and what is in it for them. And what's in it for them is the fact that, hang on, I can fix this. Okay. What's in it for them is you are going to offer them something. Now, we will always do drawings for prizes with guests, but you can offer them a lipstick at half price, a glamour item at half price. Don't ever give them something free. You know, I've been hearing that from a couple other people who are doing virtual parties. I'll give you all this stuff free. Don't give them a discount. A discount means you still get your money back for your product. Okay. Don't disrespect the product. Andrea talked about that about a month ago. When you're giving discounts, be very careful about it. Don't disrespect the product. Make them earn their discounts. Okay. But explain to them that, you know, normally you don't give product away unless they earn it as a hostess, but you would love for them to get a product at your cost just for their time. They owe it to themselves to check it out. Okay. And that's all you have to say. Let us do the rest. We will do the rest.
Hey,
Okay.
Joe.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So you're still on this. I do want to just share. I have been invited, and I can share with you guys. We have to be careful because I sort of pinky promised that I wouldn't tell other directors, but Joe and I are sort of, you know, same. On Wednesdays, Winning Wednesday is something that you guys, you'd have to say you're in my unit, but it's an awesome opportunity to be a part of 2 nationals that are doing a live marketing, and they're giving away, I pay into it, but they're giving away 3 starter kits or e-starts, and of course product. So do me a big favor. If you are committed to it, then make sure you tell me, because they cannot hear any other director's name, but you can go under me, and it's a really smart thing. It's going to be Wednesday. So if you're using your time wisely, you're going to be using every opportunity for any guest, because some people are sitting at home on that night because of COVID. And then also they're doing Monday the 28th. So I don't want you to waste these 2 weeks. There are things that you can definitely do and move forward on. And if you just need a boost, it helps me every time I hear a new a story from a top director or a top seller. And I'm also streaming live through my business page, but you can be on live if you follow my Facebook group, and you can see the link.
Perfect. Okay. Somebody said you can order your prizes. I did today. That was sayonara. Thank you. Okay. They did say Monday after the star, so that would be today. Yay. Okay. So Andrea, do you want to go ahead and let Christine do her screen share?
Are you going to screen share, Christine?
Already worked it out. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. If you want to start there, and then we're going to go into some sharing.
Okay. All right. Christine, unmute yourself and educate us.
Okay, so I earned one-on-one time with Andrea for hitting consistency, and I made Christmas cookies, and Andrea watched and drooled. And she was talking about how she saw the digital library, she got all excited about in the beginning, but she doesn't know how to really use it or what it does or any of the perks. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, I use it 2 to 3 times a week. Like, I was on the pilot for this. Like, how could you not be using this? You're a busy director, trainer in Cadillac. Like, I was flabbergasted. So Mary Kay has literally, who hates trying to figure out what to post to social media? Come on. All of you should be raising your hand because y'all hate it. They came out with the social media playbook. So they literally gave you word for word what you take a picture of, what you post. Now, if you're super crazy, you're super busy like Amy or Joan or Stacy, and you have little children running around and you're e-learning and you're doing this and you work or whatever else, they made it even better for you by clicking on the digital library. So click where it says under Digital Zone, Get Started, or Resources, Digital Zone, Mary Kay Digital Library. And then you click Get Started, and it will take you to Hootsuite. So if you already signed up for this, you just log in with whatever email you have on file for Mary Kay in Touch. So if you get all your emails to a specific email for Mary Kay stuff, that's the email address you use. And then it will link you in. So while Joe gets signed in, so here, this is literally, it's an app. It's a white app. It's 3 black bars. It's called Amplify. That is not what you see. So you click on the app and look, they've already created all the work for you. The picture is there. So it's a company approved picture. You want to start talking to somebody about, hey, DIQs can now go to leadership. So you could go on, they have ones for marketing. They have makeup, they have skincare, they have the Mary Kay opportunity. So if you're not sure how to get people engaged to join your team, you click Mary Kay opportunity on your phone And there are all of these apps or all these pictures with the wording. So you click like this. So you can click share and you can choose which platforms you want to share it on. I haven't shared this one to Instagram, so I'm going to share it to Instagram. The picture gets saved to your photos. You click whether you want it in your story or your feed. You hit paste and boom, all the words are right there for you.
Love it.
And it's already company approved, which means you won't get banged by the Mary Kay police for saying something you're not supposed to say. Genius. They also do posts for products when the new products launch. They do posts for the opportunity, for skincare, for glamour, for the social media digital posts. There are actually playbook posts in there. You just go in and either add your picture or copy the text. Like, it is that simple and easy. Like, you can do it from the parking lot at the gym. You can do it from choir, from school pickup, from wherever you are. You can do it while you're standing in the checkout line at the grocery store. I've done that. I don't even know how many times. I'm like, hey, I haven't posted social media in a while. Boom, boom, boom. It's done. Since doing the pilot with this back in August, I did this pilot with Mary Kay. I've upticked my social media presence and gotten, I want to say, at least 10 new customers off of the little I've done. So if I ramped it up more, I'd probably get more. But if you are not using this, message me if you're confused. It is so easy to use. It is ridiculous. Like, you all should be using this. You are all too busy to worry about this on your own.
So y'all just saw me download the whole thing while she was talking through it. I just did it. You watched me do it. That was it.
And she can click that orange button right there that says share, and she can share that post to whichever platform she wants to share it on.
Love it. This is going to be my fun thing I'm doing Wednesday morning, so no one call me. Hootsuite. It's like Tootsuite. I love that. Oh my gosh. You know, some of y'all might be going, who wouldn't know about that already? Others of us are going. So you guys, that was pretty awesome. Thank you, Christine. Anytime, Christine, you want to share stuff, even if you think we already know it, you have my permission to share it. Just don't start with, hey, dummy, okay? Start with, I'm sure you already know this.
Well, and Andrea floored me. She's like, I haven't been using it. And I'm like, why have you not? Like,
instead of saying Andrea didn't know how to do it, you can say, Andrea loves this so much that she wanted me to share about it.
Well, I'm glad I got to share. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity.
Let me tell you what, guys, I'm going to bribe Zulema to get together with me the week after Christmas and teach me contouring, and we're going to fix my whole lighting thing. And I'm going to look like Zulema on January 4th. I'm going to be, I am so sexy. That's my goal. Okay. I can't look like Andrea. I gave up on that. So I'm like, I got a new person I want to look like. She's so fun. Okay. Thanks, Christine. Joan said, thanks, Christine. Yay. Okay. Next, Andrea, talk to us.
All right. Hey, you guys, before we go into some meat, this is a special group. And, you know, I truly wish we could all be together in person and hug each other. I think we miss that so much. I miss hugging a stranger. Oh my gosh, you know, like, it fuels me to send love into other people's lives. But tonight's a little special. And we're not going to do an ornament exchange. We're not going to do all of that. But I really did want to open the floor to allow you guys to share from your heart how much our Monday night meetings and our group mean to you. And I asked you guys to sign up for it, but I didn't receive any kind of responses. So I'm just going to, I know Dee's hand is up, and I'm just going to open the floor to allow you a couple minutes just to really, you know, let's feel the love a little bit and celebrate as we end our 2020 and really start something better that the world can start to see. The Shipe family is so strong. They love each other so much they just are sparking the most amazing reaction, and they are on fire. So will you let me let Dee have the
Oh, I'm already
spotlight.
unmuted. Oh, spotlight. Oh, wow. Hi, everybody. So Andrea asked me to kind of prep something, and so I did because I really wanted to make the most use out of the time. I was letting her know that through the years of just a lot of turbulence, like my group fitness classes, these Monday nights are my grounding unit. It's my mainstay. It's constant. And when you are in a chaotic world, it's important to have something that grounds you and stabilizes you, empowers you. So, and that's what this is for me. And then Andrea said that whenever she mentions my name to people, people just smile. And I'm like, that's really cool. And she was right. I'm grateful. I'm always grateful because there's so much to be grateful for. Go outside, be grateful that there's a tree there. Be grateful that you can see. Be grateful that you can walk. Things like that we take for granted. You may not have, that tomorrow. You never know. And if you find that you're stuck and just down, surround yourself with people who inspire you and are supportive of your goals and dreams. We share that here all the time. Again, grounding. Go to one of your favorite places. For me, it's the beach. I'm really grateful for that. And I've shared my hikes with you. I've been on Monday Night Live hiking because that's what I love to do. And I get to share that with you. And I'm really grateful for that opportunity. COVID, it's really opened the doors for us. And I think that just don't let it, go to waste. Don't take it for granted. Carpe diem, seize every moment, seize every opportunity. And if you miss it, or just if something happens, as Andrea said, breathe through it. Just let it go, let it happen, learn from it, move on, because you can't go back. You can move forward though and be present in the very moment. And that's what I wanted to say. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you, Dee. Thank you. Who's next? Who else wants to share what our Monday night meetings have done for them and mean to them? Amy, I just unmuted you.
I think it's very true, Dee. You hit a really good point. Everybody, whether it's on our Monday night meetings or not, whether it's our customers, we really need to share for them a focus of companionship and compassion, as well as being there for their skincare needs. And ladies, we don't really know what happens in each person's life from day to day. Everybody's had struggles this year. Joanna's had COVID. A lot of people that are close to us have had COVID or sicknesses or had cancer. And it's really important just to try to lift each other up every day. Zulema has had several things about like supporting each other with our businesses on Facebook, and just whatever way you can reach out to somebody to try to make them smile and bring a light to their day. That's what God would want us to do. So even if we don't have a stellar week, which I did have like a $200 day today, so that was cool. But everybody has their ups and their downs. So let's just keep trying to bring it forward and pay it forward to everybody else.
Love it. I love it. So true. That is so true. Don't spotlight me. I've got way too much white going on. One of the things that we've always heard in church is hurting people hurt others. And so if someone does kind of hurt you or lash out at you, just remember that it's probably not you. And when you get your feelings hurt, or when you just feel like, why am I being bullied? It's probably really not you. And so that's why we want to keep a really positive attitude. We may be the only Mary Kay that someone ever meets. And we don't want to be scary Kay. We want to be happy Mary Kay, and just spread that sunshine. I think I told y'all last week, about the lady who stopped me and said, "Is that car pink?" No, I think I talked about it on Saturday mornings. I didn't tell y'all. So I was at the grocery store and I was getting in my car, and this lady pulls up right behind me and she says, "Is that car pink?" And I said, "Yes, ma'am." And she said, "That is beautiful." I said, "Thank you." And she said, "How did you get a pink car?" I said, "It's a Mary Kay car." She goes, "Oh, I should have known." She said, "I wish I had my granddaughter with me. It looks like a Barbie car." And it was just so nice just to, have that little smile and that fun. And of course I gave her a lookbook, but it's great to have people say, "I recognize that. I recognize, you and your positive spirit and your aura," and they feel open to talk to us. Like when people see your Mary Kay pin, or they see you wearing a Mary Kay even t-shirt, like, probably you're not going to the gym right now, but maybe going for a walk or whatever. It's like they automatically trust you. I've had perfect strangers come into my house for makeovers in the past 28 years and never worry because we're with Mary Kay. It's like, being part of the cloth. It's like saying you're a pastor. We're a pink pastors. That's what we are. So it's a great business to be affiliated with. It's positive. Mary Kay took God as her partner, and it's just, she never looked back, and it's faith, family, career. And if people choose to be with you, if they choose to be part of your organization, they choose to be in your life, they choose to be a customer, they choose to be on your team, that's awesome. If they don't choose to, that's not on you guys. You're doing everything you can to make it a great experience, to make it a positive role that you're playing, and to be the best Mary Kay that you can possibly be. So I'm really proud of you guys. I'm very proud of you. Take the spotlight off of me.
Well, I don't know how you got it. I think you put it on yourself. I didn't do it. I promise. It just happened that way. I was reminded in one of my, you see it happen again. You did it again.
I'm sorry. What'd I do?
You're spotlighting yourself with all your pearls or your, anyway, let me keep going and tell you that on one of my walks or runs, I was with Joyce Meyer, and yeah, she and I just having a cup of coffee, you know how that is. So she was really basically reminding all of us, if you want patience, give patience. If you want friends, be more of a friend. If you want love, send out more love. And I believe truly that if you're finding that people ignore you, pay attention to others more. You will find that you get what you sow. And it's really beautiful. I think, Dee, did your hand go up there for a second, babe? No? Okay. So you mean a lot to us. When you think, oh, I'm just not going to show up on Monday, I'm busy, I want you to look around. I want you to look around on our screen. Imagine that we're all in the same room. Because while you might think that your life is busy, maybe you had things that were priority, you really negatively affect your sister consultants because you make a difference. Your presence, your push, your desire to not just be mediocre, but to say, wait a second, I'm so proud of you. I'm going to set a goal this week to be, in your footsteps and maybe $1 higher. And we sharpen each other because we show up. And when we start to realize that everything we do truly does make a difference, when we don't comment, it negatively affects. How can we send more love, celebrate more, so that one day we can receive that kind of love and celebration? And I'm just so proud to be part of our Monday Night Live. And we wanted to wrap this all up, of course, sharing the love.
Consuelo wants to share.
Oh, good. Please do. Go ahead, Consuelo. I can't
see. I'm sitting in the dark, like literally stuck in traffic with Arthur. So, but I was like, I miss you guys. So I'm here on with you all.
I know we had so much fun the other night.
I know. It just was so life-giving. And I think that's what I love about our group is the positivity and the life that it produces. And I just, want to add to everybody's sentiment about, what everyone's sharing tonight. And there's just something that's came to my head I wanted to share is, the thought of, am I currently projecting gentleness? And I think that's one thing that, throughout this whole year has resonated with me with any of my customers and just people in general. I think people there's so much, desperation and negativity and sadness that if you project that gentleness, like it does come back. And, just so many people are just grasping at like, just to find a little hope, and so we give that gentleness. And one of my customers that I hadn't even been on my radar, just like, she made like a $280 order. She was just like, I need a new me. I've been thinking about everybody else, and it's time to focus on me. And I was excited about the order, but just thinking about like what is she going through that made her feel that way, and just trying to empathize with her in her present moment that she was feeling that way. So took the order too, but just everybody out there, like what you give to the world is just so everyone's eyes are on you. Yeah. So that, that was a dog lick right there. Arthur.
Thanks, Consuelo.
It does come back tenfold. Whatever you put out comes back tenfold. And we have heard over and over and over this past month in our Sunday morning services about what you put out comes back. What you put out, and if whatever you want, put it out there and it will come back. And I've seen that happen with you guys over and over and over. I've seen every one of you. I could point out every one of you and just say, I've seen how you put out that positive love and it comes right back. I see it. And we are watching, you guys. We are like Mary Kay Santa. You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. We're telling you why. Andrea and Joanna are watching you. Okay. So
okay. Hold on, I'm not done.
No, Andrea's got another thing. You want me to pull it up or are you just going to say it?
I'm going to shift. I'm going to do something. Are you talking about my training? Because we're going to shift that.
Yes.
Hey guys, I want to close with some Mary Kay, a gift from Mary Kay, Ash, directly to you. But before I do, I did have a little training tonight. I'm not going to be able to do it, but I want to give you a reminder of what 3 things you want to focus on. Okay. Today's the 21st. How many days left in the year? 10. Yes. There are miracles that happen in the last 24 hours. If you believe, if you have done what needs to be done ahead of time. And I truly believe that when you take our guidance and focus on what we've been talking about, a perfect 5 start. There's magic in a perfect start. It's the very first challenge Mary Kay's ever given to all of us. And when we challenge you to have 5 parties of 3 to perfect your presentation skills, you are going to find maybe it comes together in December, but guess what? The work you're doing now is going to pay you 90 days from now. Magical things will happen if you say yes and don't stop until you cross that finish line of perfect start. So that's number 1. Keep working on that, ladies. Do it in December, but anything is better than nothing. Number 2, we want to encourage you to keep tracking your 100 days. Because we want to give those prizes, but most importantly, you guys, you're $3,600 days away from being a star consultant. 36. Now, how many days are in the quarter? 90. How exciting is that? Focus on that $100 day. And in the month of December, we're going to give a gift every day when you achieve it, but you have to post it on our Facebook page and make sure you do your week accomplishment sheet to actually get your prize. Number 3, the third focus we want you all to have is income producing activities. So I'm going to share that page. It's going to now be, we've talked about these for years. In my unit, we used to call them Eagle Days, and we are going to call them Spark Days. But my challenge for all of you, an income producing activity, Joe, you want to pull that up while I talk, is a list of activities that are going to take you closer to a spark point. It's actually the very bottom, Joe, at the very bottom.
Yeah.
No, I moved it, very bottom.
Okay, thank you.
Last slide. Right there. Okay, now this is at the Facebook page, and I will put it under our meeting unit section of meeting. But these, ladies, are the basic fundamental skills on a daily basis that when you do these, you will be setting yourself up for a spark, a chain reaction month where you are earning the prizes because you're well over 50 points. These income producing activities is how we use our time wisely. So Joe and I wanted to give you a very, very simple, say with me, very simple challenge. Between now and the end of the year, we want you to have 7, just 7. You could do 3 or 4 in one appointment if you're working full circle, but we want you to have 7. That's only maybe a 15-minute work day if you're trying to have some consistency. We want you to enjoy your time with your family, but let's get in the habit, because come January, we're going to talk a lot about income producing activities. And this sheet is very self-explanatory, and that'll be for you. Okay, let's take me off the screen share, and I'm going to give you a Mary Kay gift as we finish up. Thank you for being on. You really don't know how much you mean to both Joe and I, but just you showing up shows that you care enough about the hard work and the thought and the love and all of the back office things that Joe and I do to connect with top people, to get on their good side so that we can be included in things, and it really, really makes a difference. So just thank you from the bottom of 2 grateful director hearts. So this is from Mary Kay. It says, my Christmas gift to you, okay? I would give you love, but you have had it since the day our paths first crossed. I would give you friendship if I weren't offering it to you daily, and if you didn't have it so abundantly in each of you. I would give you faith, but it is not mine to give. Each must find her own. I would give you smooth sailing if it were not promised that it is through adversity that we develop strength. I would make life easy had God not said the task was not to make life easy, but to make us great. I would make you great. I would give you light, but it has already come. Instead, I will give you encouragement when you stumble, as we all do, an example of what to be and what not to be, a dream for your life, for what I know you can make it, hope for a bigger and brighter tomorrow, an answer to your every question, a glimpse into unparalleled opportunity for you and your family, a blueprint tailored to your circumstances to reach your goals, and a wish for Christmas and every day that you might have life and have it more abundantly. God bless you and your family. May you have a happy and blessed Christmas and a healthy and prosperous new year. Mary Kay. This was posted in the 1993 Director's Memo from Mary Kay Ash, and I'll put this at our Facebook page.
Yay. Thank you, Andrea. Well, we're wrapping up 2020, and we want you guys to put it on your calendar now. Every Monday night, beginning January 4th. January 4th will be huge recognition. Please get your weekly accomplishments in. Then starting on the 11th, the first half hour of every Monday night will be a virtual party. There's no excuse not to invite people and let us do the work. That's it. Every Thursday night, an hour earlier, so make sure you know the times, 4, 5, 6, and 7, we'll be doing Superstar Search, and it will just be an interview with a consultant or a director going over the marketing plan and answering questions and giving out prizes. So Mondays and Thursdays, put it down every Monday at 5, 6, 7, and 8. every Thursday at 4, 5, 6, and 7. And they will be recorded, but you guys, it's so much more fun to have you on live. And I'm really excited about what the new year's going to bring, because there's only way it can only go up. So you guys have an amazing Christmas. We really want to hear from you guys. Keep posting on the Shipe Family Superstars Facebook page, because that is where you stay connected in the feed. Put down when you have $100+ days, put down what your goals are. We want to know what you're doing. We want to be here with you, and we want to pray with you over what your goals are. It's a new year. Get it in gear now. Get your momentum going now. Okay. All right. Love you guys. Everybody unmute. We're going to do a little Southern thing here. Instead of saying bye, y'all, we're going to say Merry Christmas, y'all. And you got to kind of roll it together. Okay. So our Latinas, y'all got to talk real Southern, real slow, because y'all talk fast. But Stacy can do it with me because she's living in North Carolina now. So 1, 2, 3. Merry Christmas.
Christmas, y'all.
Merry Christmas, y'all.
Happy